and this is my spotlight video for my internship. I have so many spotlights about my internship just because I liked it so much. But to start off, my coworkers was a huge bonus. One of the other interns was a girl, and we happened to be the exact same age, and she's from Missouri, and we ended up being like almost like best friends. Like, we hang out all the time when we're not working, and we do Walmart runs together, and it's just so much fun to work with her. And another one is Blaine, the other intern, and we've had a lot of problems with him, and it's been really tough because he's kind of raised like an only child, and I mean it was really hard to deal with that personality, but I think I've grown from it because there's gonna be coworkers I like and I don't like, and this is the first time I've ever had a coworker I do not like. And other coworkers are the Holloways, and the Holloways run the Blue Bus Ministry, but especially with them is Leslie. She took in 3 native children, and I mean that just takes a lot of courage and like just learning from her how to deal with disciplinary issues and just different like problems with their past, because like their mom, she has custody because their mom tried killing herself and she was in an abusive relationship with her boyfriend, and she's no longer even in contact with her dad. And their son Benjamin, he is one of the strongest people I know, and he has a lot of health issues, and he just keeps pushing through and stays strong the whole entire time. And I mean, he's been amazing just to watch with everything he does, because he's a 9-year-old boy, but he's wiser than I am, and it's amazing. And one of the stories about him is some kids were teasing him that they were getting back to school clothes and he wasn't, and he was like, he just went up to his mom and was like, it's okay, they need clothes more than I do. Like, I don't need back to school clothes. They need it more than I do. And I mean, that's just really touching when a 9-year-old does that, because I mean, what 9-year-old would just do that like on their own? I just find that super encouraging and just passionate and so selfless of them. That's what I'm going for in my life. And then there's Scott, and he does the maintenance, and he just deals with kids, and it's just how he deals with their problems as well. He is such a people person, but yet he's kind of like a introvert versus an extrovert. And I mean, people just like have that respect for him, and he knows everything. He knows everything that he needs to do and like how to do it. And my coworkers, so I live on the mission, which is kind of a huge bonus and negative. So I wake up at 7 a.m. and I'm with my coworkers until about 10 at night. And it's a lot of work to do, but I mean, living with them is a huge bonus because I get to know them better, and I mean, I get to grow as a person because I have to learn to deal with new issues that come up that I've never had before, and watch them deal with issues that they have with other people. And since I am a missionary, I am taking care of a dorm, and it's been really awesome. I got the one that I wanted. I mean, my bed, I mean, it's pretty awesome. I like brought my own decorations, and I've like made it my own little home. I've got like so many compliments on it, but I like house missionary teams that come from around the United States, even around the world. We had a team from the UK come earlier this year, which was super shocking to us because we're like thinking we're just like a small little mission, but people around the world know about us. And so I like house them, so I wake up with them, eat meals with them, go to bed when they do. Like, we're with each other a lot as well, just like my coworkers. And I've had some bad ones too. I've had like people make fun of me at work, and I've never had that, so it was a new learning experience how to deal with a situation like that, because we do live with each other and we also have to work alongside each other. But with that said, I've also had really good teams that, I mean, like today I was really discouraged. I have to run this camp I do not like by this bad team that's disorganized, don't know what they're doing. They just yell at the kids instead of trying to give them respect and help them out. And it's just, I don't know, it's just sad to see kids get yelled at for something that you can just be like, please don't do this. And they'd be like, okay. And then they won't do it instead of being like, don't do that. And then they'll like run off and just like get all upset. But my team, they just like picked me up this morning. They went out and bought a whole bunch of stuff for the mission that we needed, and they want nothing in return. And I mean, that's just like a huge thing, because like the campus is running on about $43,000 a year, and it's a boarding school along with the housing for missionaries. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on here, and it's just, I think it's underfunded extremely. Like, people do not come here for the pay. I did not come here for the pay, which I'm gonna be suffering during college, but it's okay. So one of my things to do with the mission team is work on the Blue Bus Ministry. And the Blue Bus Ministry is pretty much a bus that goes out onto the reservation and picks up kids from their neighborhoods and take them to a park or basketball court, just like a pretty much like a concrete slab. And we do like a little VBS with them. We feed them, we play with them, like we just make sure they're okay. And I mean, that's a huge bonus because it's like person to person, and there's a lot of stuff like I've read in psychology textbooks that I've never had to see because we live in Kansas and there's not a lot of stuff going on in Kansas that we see, but on the reservation there's drugs, alcohol, rape, abuse, and to see this effects on kids and trying to help them through their problems firsthand instead of just reading the textbooks and like reading about the symptoms and what's happening and we're seeing it is something totally different and something I will never forget. It's just, I think it will help me a lot in psychology because I mean, you can only learn so much from a textbook versus talking to an actual person. And we go out on the res all the time, and it's just building that relationship with the people also, which is like trying to help them, and they in turn help us without even knowing, which is a huge deal for us. And one of the other things that we do on our mission is me and the other 2 interns, we prank each other. So I've saran wrapped about 5 beds. I'm trying to think what else I've done. We wrapped his bed in wrapping paper, which is really funny. He's put Hannah's and I's beds on top of bathroom stalls, and we were too short to even reach them. We don't even know how we got them up there. But those are just like a few of the things we've done all summer. And a huge bonus is where the mission is. We're on 90 acres, and we have an obstacle course and hiking trails around us, and we're surrounded by national forest. And it's just so beautiful to be up here in the hills because Kansas is flat and there's not much out there. So to be here finally and wake up every single morning and see the mountains in the distance and the hills, and it's just been beautiful, and it's been clear skies every single day until this last week. It started raining a lot, which was a blessing because it was getting really hot and it was so dry. Fireworks are illegal here, which I've kind of missed because I'm used to blowing up so much stuff at the 4th of July. And we just had our first campfire this week, which is really sad to me because I'm used to having them like almost every single night back at home. But those are just like a few of the spotlights I can just think of at the top of my head. And I mean, I've just loved my internship. It's been the greatest thing for me. I mean, this is Arizona at its finest. Like, I'm in the chapel, and this guy is in here. I do not think this is right. Update about my life living on the mission. There's another tarantula in the chapel. Satan is literally coming for us.
What?
Just drink your shake already.
I am.
Do you like it?
Yeah. What are you doing?
It's pickle juice shake.